Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development. Following an investigative report into the safety of school drinking water in 2019, the province released testing reports that showed the water in many of our children's schools had lead levels well exceeding Health Canada guidelines. The government of the time assured that the Department of Education would be tasked with remediation of infrastructure and with ensuring safe drinking water for students. A disclosure we received from an FOI request showed that this department has no reports or updates on this issue. Does the minister not understand what happens to a child when they are exposed to lead?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Education.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for the question. So, absolutely, students deserve and are entitled to access to safe schools, safe learning spaces, and so that means environmental safety as well, which includes the safety of the water, includes the safety of the air, it includes all aspects of safe spaces. So, when that report came out, the regions were directed to, and CSAP were directed to do evaluations and to do updates and ensure that all of the drinking water available in schools was safe. And I can assure the member opposite that that continues to be the case today. Drinking water is safe in schools. Students have access to clean, safe drinking water. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I wasn't asking about bottled water or water that was being brought into the schools. Health Canada guidelines dictate that water sampling, which means from faucets, at daycares and schools should be conducted at least once per year because young children are especially vulnerable to the effects of lead toxicity with potential cognitive and behavioral impacts. Despite this, drinking water at many schools has not been tested since this issue was exposed by media 3 years ago. And the department has no records of reports or updates since then, and I tabled it. Other provinces have regimes in place to monitor school water quality, but Nova Scotia children are being left at risk. So will the minister either commit to a regular testing and remediation or explain why she thinks it's acceptable that if a child drinks from a water fountain in their school, they are at risk of lead poisoning?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Education.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you to the member opposite for the question. So once again, I will ensure the member opposite and all Nova Scotians that drinking water in schools is safe for our students. Our regions ensure that that is the case. When that report came out, investigation, evaluation, updating and remediation was done, and our schools continue to provide safe drinking water, clean drinking water for our students. Thank you, Madam Speaker.